Good morning, students. Today we will continue where we left yesterday. Yesterday we discussed about the agricultural practices, and those were soil preparation, sowing of seeds, adding fertilizer and manures. Next was irrigation. Next is protecting from weeds, harvesting, and the last one is storage. Okay, so we will discuss from the first agricultural practice, that is soil preparation. Soil preparation, soil must be prepared fully before sowing the seeds. So before sowing the seeds, it is necessary to break soil clumps, and soil clumps can be broken by the tools known as plow, hoe, HOE, and cultivator. Nowadays, tractor driven cultivator is used for breaking the clumps in the soil. Okay, it will save the labor as well as the time also. In minimum of the time, maximum of the output can be produced. So, we will prefer cultivator driven, tractor driven cultivator for preparation of soil, as well as the leveling of the soil must be done. If the soil is not leveled, then it will not be easy for our next agricultural process irrigations to distribute the equal amount of waters. So you need to prepare the soil thoroughly. Thoroughly in the sense, proper leveling, proper breaking the clumps, making the soil smooth so that air can easily pass through it for the proper growth of the yields. Okay, so the second step in the agricultural practices is sowing of seeds. How the seeds will be sown in the soil. For doing that, we need to do the proper selection of seeds. Selection of seeds. How we can select the seeds? We can consider water in a container, and we will add seeds in the water in the container. Healthy seeds will settle down in the bottom, and the seeds those are not of good quality, they will float on the water surface. So we need to do the selection of the seeds, and the selection will be done easily by this step. Okay, so the good quality seeds will be considered. Good quality seeds will be considered first for sowing, and then tools or traditional tools used for sowing of seeds. In the earlier times, traditional tools were used. Funnel like shaped will be considered. In that, seeds will be poured in the funnel, and within 3 or 4 pipes, those seeds will be spreaded or distributed in the soil with the sharp ends in proper depth also. It will take lots of time, lots of manpower were needed over there. But these days, seed drill is used. It is driven by tractors. It will help us to distribute the seeds at equal distance, and uniform distribution is also done with the help of this, as well as at proper depth also, so the depth means if the seeds are the depth proceeds in the very much depth, then it will not be able to germinate, and if it will left on the surface of the soil, again it will not be able to germinate. It can be taken away by the animals, by the birds also. Okay, so we need to do the distribution of the seeds for sowing at a particular depth. Okay, by using seed drills, another benefit is it will avoid the overcrowding of the seeds. If it is distributed uniformly, then it will provide proper space, proper conditions for the growth of the soil, for the growth of the seeds in the soil. Okay, so our third agricultural practice will be adding fertilizers and manures. So we need to understand what is fertilizer. Fertilizers is a chemical which is rich in a particular nutrients, which is rich in particular nutrients. Similarly, we will discuss manures. Manures are the organic substances. Those are obtained by the waste as well as decomposition of dead animals. By decomposing waste and animals. Okay. So you need not to be confused with the term fertilizers as well as manures. Both the terms are totally different. Now, it is highly desired to need or to understand which type of fertilizer is used and when it is used. For doing that, we need to do this testing of the soil, because with the continuous cultivation of the crops, continuous cultivation, the soil will become poor in nutrients. So when you will do the proper testing of the soil, then and only then we will be able to know that this particular type of fertilizer uh, is required to be added in the soil. Similarly, proper manuring is also needed. By doing this, we can help the crop to grow properly. Okay, in the next class, we will discuss about remaining of the agricultural practices, that are irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting and storage. So for today's, your task is to write down all the three agricultural practices in detail. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Enjoy your